Second principle, rights are of two types. Essentially two types, but I'm going to introduce another right as well, by the way. One is right of people, right of the huquq al-ibad. People, they have rights. MashaAllah, any interaction with any other being, right? Normally we say rights of people, which is incorrect, by the way. Because huquq al-ibad is rights towards the people who make ibadah. And ibadah is done by animals as well. Ibadah is done by stones as well. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam held the stones and they were saying La ilaha illallah. They were saying Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. Right? So they were doing the ibadah as well. Every tree, every leaf, we can't hear them. But that doesn't mean that they're not doing ibadah. Right? Just like some Indian fellow comes and makes dua in Urdu or Hindi, you will not understand him, but he's still connecting to his Allah. Right? So these animals and everyone is making azkar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everyone is remembering. They remember more than us because they have no other thing to do. So they keep on remembering Allah. Right? So when we talk about rights of people, it's actually referring to rights of those who worship Allah. So all those things. So we hear from even Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam in his time, the camels, they would come to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam to say that my owner is making zulm upon me. He burdens me more. And Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam would then speak to the owner that why are you burdening your camel more than it can bear? Right? So showing that even camels and everyone, they have rights upon you. The owner, they have right upon the owner. Now the owner cannot, if Allah says, La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha, that Allah has not imposed anybody with any liability more than it can bear, then what right does an owner of a camel, both of whom belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what right does this person have to put extra burden upon the camel? Understand? Right? So every relationship you have in your life, your sister, your mother, your father, your friend, your teacher, your postman who comes and you say hello, hi and everything to. Anyone you have relationship, you must sit down and wonder what are the rights involved in this thing, in this relationship. A teacher who is sitting and teaching in the class, he must learn that he has rights upon the students, which he has to fulfill. MashaAllah, inshallah, when you become the teacher, you will have to fulfill those. Right? Otherwise, what's the point of going into education? So, rights are there. Right? Even the bank teller, when you go to a bank teller to do a simplest of the job, take the money out or deposit the money in, there are rights involved. Right? You cannot pick up a note from her or something like that, or tell her to do something which she is not allowed to do. She has her responsibilities, and it's not your right to impose on those responsibilities. Right? Similarly, you will have rights. You want to know what your bank balance is, she must provide. She cannot say like, no, I don't feel like it. Right? So rights are everywhere.